Unrealistic and unmet expectations seem to be a key element in most holiday plans. I don't know about you, but every year I go into the Advent season thinking that I'm going to make cookies to share and enjoy. The packages are going to be bought on time and wrapped perfectly and shipped on time to both coasts so that our family have gifts for us under their Christmas tree. We're going to get holiday cards made and sent, and that there's going to be, as my grandma calls it, the perfect Christmas Eve snow. A nice snow covering that happens while you're in church, the best church service on Christmas Eve, and you leave with new fresh snow reminding you about God's goodness. Well, I've been around enough and long enough to know that that doesn't happen. Not all of it, at least. Every year I think about Christmas cards and then I make them and then we go to buy them and Dan says, "Really? How much money are we going to spend for something that somebody might throw away?" And inevitably I forget a niece or nephew despite all the lists I have. And so there's always a last minute gift shipped from Amazon to try to get there in time to meet the other gifts. Or last year, gifts that got stuck, I think in Indiana or Illinois, and sat there for a while. Yeah. And really, when is the last time we in Iowa, and before that, us in Georgia, had a white Christmas? I don't even know. And you might say it was last year, but last year was such a blur with the pandemic and everything that I've just kind of mentally forgotten about it completely. Maybe it was traumatic, maybe it was overwhelming, but I just don't even think about it. In The Grinch, in the book and in the movies, the Grinch goes into stealing all of the Christmas goodies with an expectation that's unmet, right? He steals everything on Christmas night and he goes back up to his mountain and he's expecting to hear weeping and wailing and devastation and frustration. What does he hear instead? Singing. A different way of celebrating, a different way of being in the Christmas spirit. And if we go to the very beginning, Mary, I can only imagine, had incredibly unrealistic expectations. She never ever expected that she would be the Christ bearer, that she would be the one to carry in her dark womb the light of the world, the Savior for the nations, the Alpha and the Omega, the Christ child. So whatever your plans are, whatever your calendar looks like, whatever the quiet Advent whisperings in your heart are this season, I hope that you hold on to those and leave space for the unexpected, for expectations that aren't met because of how the Spirit moves and ushers in a new thing. This could just be the best Advent and Christmas season ever because, well, like the Grinch, our expectations aren't met because people surprise us and God shows up. And that little babe in the manger who we know we're looking for, who we keep seeking after, is always full of surprises.